Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. On my channel, I am discussing manifesting as a lifestyle. Deliberately create and design the life that you want. I want to talk about consciousness, how you're creating your reality. You're creating your reality with your imagination, the contents of your imagination, which is your consciousness. So the reason that you live the current experience, that current experience you have right now, is because of your current state of being. If you want to change your reality, you have to change your consciousness. You change the contents of your imagination to match the consciousness of the version of you who has your desire. So it doesn't matter what the desire is. If it's money, if it's a new home, if it's a specific person, it's the same process. You think and have thoughts and assumptions and beliefs from that version of you who already has the desire. So you want to get in the mind, and this is why I created my self-concept course, because all of you were asking me, create something for us, and I created the Master Your Reality by Mastering Your Self-Concept, so you could use it as a blueprint to be the version of you who has your desire. The version of you who has your desire is having different thoughts than the version of you who's doubting and worried and why isn't it happening. When you're saying, where is it? I don't know what's going on. I'm doing something wrong. We haven't communicated. I'm ghosted. We haven't communicated for weeks or months or longer. Hopefully not longer. But the version of you who's saying all that, those are not the thoughts of someone who has their desire. Okay, that's you learning. I get that. Now, consistently affirm the reality you want. If you need help, I created my course. It's a blueprint. I have so many success stories from that, you guys. It's incredible. So in that course, I created the exercises for you to get into the mind and develop that character, the version of you who has your desire. And the version of you who has your desire knows that you're the creator of your reality. You know that you're the God of your reality. And you know that you already have everything because everything is coming from within you. The version of you who knows, who has the desire, knows that everything comes within you. There is nothing separate. Everything in your reality is an extension of you. It's coming from you, from your imagination. You're selecting the reality based on wherever you are within the contents of your imagination. So in order to manifest your specific person, you're having consistent thoughts. I got this, right? What thoughts are you having? You're having the thoughts of, I feel good, I feel satisfied, I like my life. Okay, you have your desire. What are you thinking? You're like, I got this. I got it. I got it. That feels different. That feels different within than waking up and feeling anxious and needing to affirm and what should I do today and what habits do I need to do. You don't need to necessarily create habits. I mean, you do want to create new habits. You do want to create new routines in your life. And you do want to make sure you're thinking about that reality, that not that you want it and you're yearning for it and desiring it, but the reality as if you're already in it. What are your thoughts? And you practice those thoughts. And those thoughts could be also, that's knowing. It may not be in the manifested physical form, but it's knowing that you're the creator and it's already yours. When something's already yours, you feel relieved. So those are thoughts you could have. That's living in the end. Living in the end, or the wish fulfilled, would be having thoughts like, I feel so good. I feel so relieved. Those are thoughts you would have. Practice feeling relieved. Practice feeling happy. Practice living your bliss. When you have what you want, you're no longer worried about it. You're already in the solution. You already have it. It's like problem solved. The problem's solved already. So practice feeling and thinking from the version of you who's like, this problem's already solved. That could be an affirmation. That could be your thought. Like, that problem's already solved. And practice knowing it and practice feeling that. You continue to affirm it until you see the change in your world. Hi, everyone. Hello. All right. I'm going to answer questions. Hello. Hi, Lily. Hi, Chris. I've been in already have it. Yeah. Okay. You've been in already have it and feel great. I get some resistance once in a while, but I just keep going back to I already have it. All right. So when you're kind of, I know how that feels, right? So I already have it. See, there's things that I don't have every single thing manifested in my life, but I know I have it. Okay. Now, if there's some topic that I feel like I'm still working on that feeling of having it, I relax myself. I remind myself I already have it. I practice feeling. I practice going into my imagination, knowing that my imagination creates, and I'm practicing that reality that already exists. And I also practice what's the difference between having something and not having something. Okay, because when you do an exercise like that, you'll really get more clear on, you get clear on figuring out like having something feels like this. Not having something feels different. Okay. What does it even feel like to have Wi-Fi and the radio waves that are allowing things to work in our world? Okay. So you have Wi-Fi. You don't physically have it, but you have it. So you're always connected, right? Your phone is connected. No matter where you go, you're able to connect. You have it. Now practice feeling the difference between not having it and having it. Oh, you could even think Wi-Fi in different areas. Let's say you went to some remote area and you're in the mountains and you have no reception. You don't have Wi-Fi. That feels like, how does it feel when you don't have the Wi-Fi? And you're in the woods, or you went camping, or you went hiking, or you went skiing, and you just went somewhere that you have no Wi-Fi. Okay? Pay attention. What does that feel like? This could be an internal exercise without even going to those places. You just do this internally. Imagine you had no Wi-Fi. That feels different than when you could just connect wherever you go. You connect, you go into any coffee shop, you're connecting. I mean, you have your internet, but your provider, right? But feeling like you have your phone connected versus when you don't have it connected. That is a way that you can kind of practice internally feeling like, okay, am I feeling, yes, ask yourself this question. When it comes to this desire, am I feeling like I don't have it? Or am I feeling like I do have it? And that is some internal work that you would do on your own. And just practice. What does it feel like to have something? What does it feel like to not have something? When you, when you don't have something, now like physically that you want to be part of your life, like with your desire, are you thinking about it all the time? Are you thinking about it in the way that you don't have it, but you're not really consciously aware of that, right? So become consciously aware of how you're feeling in relationship to your desire. And you'll get better and better with every desire, manifesting it into your life by practicing what that feels like. The difference between lack and abundance, right? The difference between the scarcity and lack of not having, and imagine the abundance of like, it's crazy and you have it all. There's a different feeling. So practice feeling abundant. Practice feeling having. Practice feeling you're not lacking. You're not missing anything. All right. So I think you're doing great, and you're going to tweak it with some ideas like that. In your mind, practice not having and having, because that's going to be powerful. When I have someone say, but I'm affirming all the time. I feel like I have it. I'm in the wish fulfilled, but I don't have it. At the same time, you're ultimately saying and feeling you don't have it. That's your ultimate feeling. That's your state of being. The state of being is like, I don't have it, because you wouldn't be saying it. You wouldn't be saying it if you really thought you had it. Okay? If somebody called me, one of my clients called me and say, Shannon, I have this. I have this desire. I have this desire and I just want to talk about how good it feels to have this desire. Oh, I know that client has that desire. Because I have clients, I have people that will, from that state of mind, like they have it, they're practicing, they want to talk it through with me. I know they have it and they manifest it. They manifest it very quickly. All right. Sometimes I have other people calling saying, I don't know why I don't have it. I don't know why I don't have it, but I'm in the wish fulfilled. Well, you're not in the wish fulfilled if you're already saying, I don't have it. Okay. I intend that you have light bulb moments, like you have these light bulbs going off, all of you, right? Light bulbs going off, connecting to the infinite wisdom within you that helps guide you. When you feel like, like to help yourself get in the state of feeling it, just ask yourself questions like, how can I feel like I'm in the wish fulfilled? Am I really in the wish fulfilled? Just asking yourself some questions can help guide you to get there. Okay, Claire, I made a list this morning saying I intend to manifest. Is it saying, yes, it's saying I intend, okay, it is okay, yes. The power of intention, I believe in that. And the point of the intention is that you're focused on that end goal, okay? So yes, I intend, because for some people, like I intend will feel and sound a little, like it feels a little easier or a little more true. Is it possible to just be on overload? It's possible. I'm melting down after having spent 6 months with no results. You have to shift your focus to think about the journey more. If it's a specific person, even money, no matter what the desire. The journey is really about you finding out that you're the creator, and now you just have to be the version of you who has a desire. The version of you who has a desire is really, in a way, it's like focusing on self-love and focusing on your self-image, your identity, your self-image. So that doesn't really have to do as much with your desire, but it will manifest your desire because you're being and becoming the person you want to be. So you're having overload because my guess is you're focused on not having that desire and you're trying to get the desire and you're affirming for the desire or whatever the techniques you're using, and you're using a technique and you're feeling like that is an overload. Okay, the technique should be just observing who you are and just be that person. It's about being. It's about being that person. Okay, so I intend that you are feeling better and that you see results. Remember, you think from having your desire, that then you want to think, okay, I have results, or you like to use intend, say, I intend to see results. But when we start to say, I'm working on this for 6 months and I have no results, what do you think? You're the creator of your reality. You're scripting out with your thoughts, you are scripting out your reality. So when we're declaring, you're declaring, I have no results, no results. Now your world is reflecting and showing to you. The world is impersonal. The Impersonal Life, there's a book called The Impersonal Life, I think by Joseph Benner. It was a pretty powerful book. And the world is impersonal, meaning you have the free will and the free choice to choose your reality. From whatever your focus is on. Wherever your focus is. If your focus is no results, you're feeling that way within, no results, the world's impersonal. It's showing you no results. It's showing you what you feel within. And you feel within, you don't have what you want. And now your world reflects where you feel that same way. You continue to feel that same way. Just start shifting your mind a little bit with, I intend to see results. Okay, what else could you do? Stop doing the techniques and just observe your reality and focus on the best in life. Focus on the best in yourself, the best in others, and the best in life. And you're going to have huge changes just by doing that consistently. Do the things that align. The word, somebody asked me recently, align. What does align mean? Align means it's all in line, right? Your thoughts and your feelings. You're matching up with that reality. Aligning is matching up with that reality. So how do you match up with that reality? Well, you definitely don't want to be on overload, because now you got an impersonal world reflecting, let me show you some more overload. Oh, something else broke or something else. Those, I remember having that kind of reality. If it wasn't one thing, it was the next thing. That doesn't happen to me anymore. It doesn't happen to me. It just doesn't happen to me anymore. Okay, so what can you do? You want to match the reality you want. Having your desire, how do you match having your desire? Well, go do something you enjoy. Go live your bliss. If I'm ever feeling like, like if I've kind of felt like I woke up feeling a little, that look kind of cranky or whatever, I just pull out, I have a beautiful book, a traveling book with beautiful pictures. It's like a coffee table book. And I just pull that out, and it's places all over the world. Like basically it's like, I think it's called the bucket list or something like that. But it's like bucket list, because I love to travel and I love to go to different new places. And I'll just pull that book out and I'll just start flipping through. And I'll just flip through until I'm feeling good and feeling better. And then I'll write down, I'll look at something interesting. Maybe I'll take a screenshot with my phone. I'll note it and write it down. And I'm remembering that. And I'm putting my focus. Here's what I'm doing. Number one, I'm stopping myself from focusing on the problem. If I'm focused on the problem, like the overload, the overload just stays in your world. So instead of focusing on the problem, you shift your attention. So picking up that book, I've shifted my attention to something that made me feel better. I already feel more relaxed. When I'm feeling relaxed, I'm already aligned or matching the reality where I have my desire. Because you have your desire, you feel better. You wouldn't feel overloaded, right? Okay, sure, we could feel overloaded here and there, but this is more a state of being. What dominantly are you feeling within? Okay, so it would make me feel more relaxed. That's aligning and matching my reality. And that is also me creating, because now I'm coming up with different ideas of things I want to create and experience. And I'm putting my eye on the prize of my life. The prize is the experiences you want. So put your eye on the prize. What are the goals, your prize of life? What do you want to experience? So if I'm looking at the book of bucket list places, now I'm getting excited. Now I'm thinking, yeah, I'd like to go there. And now I know I'm going to those places because it's already happened to me in the past. Everything I viewed and wrote down and imagined, I have been there. And if I haven't, I already have conversations with people with trips that I'm planning. And even if we don't have it planned right now, we've been talking about it. I know we're going at some point. All right, so if you want a community to help you, I have my VIP group. It's a monthly subscription group. You could join free for 3 days. See if you like that group. What's great about the community of manifesting is that there are others that help you keep yourself on your mental diet, right? Keep yourself focused on the goal and the prize and the life that you want, instead of feeling overloaded, feeling overwhelmed, like you're trying to make something happen. Okay. And you will shift your life where it feels easier and easier, and now you're just in the flow. Okay, Claire said, you want to intend to manifest a new job. Yes. I intend to manifest a new job. Now, we can manifest any kind of job, and maybe you already have, we already have a general beliefs about what that job could be based on, whatever your degree and profession and experience. Okay, so some of that you're going to think about, but I want you to know that you can manifest any job. So start to think about, intending to manifest a new job, and then get a little more specific. That looks like this. Okay, and now paint the picture and describe to yourself what would be important with that new job. What's important with schedule? What's important with flexibility? What's important with your title and your role? With, are you working remote or traveling? With your salary. And I'm always recommending bump that salary up, because whatever you ask for, you get. Ask and you receive. Okay, so if you're not asking and you just assume, well, this is what people get in my profession, then you're going to stay here. So we want to, what is it you want? Because all possibilities exist. So get clear on that, how much you're making, your vacation time, and the more you're clear, you will manifest that reality. Okay, Chris, I just get impatient once in a while, but other than that, I think I'm on track. You're on track. It's okay to be impatient. Just remind yourself, if you're feeling impatient, that's okay. You get right back on track. The more you get back on track, that's solidifying that reality. It's okay to fall off the wagon a little bit. You just get right back on. With the frequency of getting back on, the matching the wish fulfilled or having your desire, the more you do that, you're solidifying it. And even when those are learning experiences. I know when I fell off the track on some things, all of a sudden I had some realizations. Okay, so you can have realizations from that moment of being impatient. You're right on track, it's working out for you, and then you can I intend to be patient. But I want you to think about patience as you're not patiently waiting, because it's not waiting. It's patience in a different definition. Okay, patience meaning you're feeling the way you would feel if you already had something, right? It feels content and it feels satisfied. I mean, I actually prefer those words over patience, because patience could imply to some people like you're waiting. You're not waiting for your desire. I mean, you are waiting for yourself to catch up to that reality, which there's kind of some level of understanding about that. But that reality is already existing. You already have that reality. It's already yours. It's already yours. So practice feeling content and feeling satisfied and feeling fulfilled, because those are the feelings. You have your desire and you feel content. You're like, yes. You feel happy. You feel satisfied. That's where you want to be practicing your internal state. Okay, I mean, most importantly is knowing that you're the creator and that everything's coming from you and it's manifested out in the world. You're the cause, the world's the effect. And the more you can remind yourself of that, deepen and solidify that belief, because that powerful knowing is going to make you a powerful creator, or deliberate creator. We're all creators already, but you want to deliberately create your life. Okay, Sandy, you've been changing your self-concept, but I lost my job and my person wants to move 20 hours away. Okay, but what do you want? Okay, so here's the thing. The world we could be I was going to say, not a pinball machine. Okay, you know the pinball machine? Is that what it's called? Pinball machine. I'm trying to think, because my kids play that. Pinball. Yeah, pinballs. Like you hit those little buttons on the side, pinball going all over, right? Okay, so are you going to be the pinball going do, hitting everything, bouncing? Okay, but you don't want to be like a pinball machine. It's like every time something happens and you're just being pushed and going with the world. You said you're changing your self-concept. Okay, but one of the most important things, there's not the most important, but a really important characteristic of your self-concept is stability. So stability, secure, anchored, solid, stable, stabilized. Okay, all of those terms. Let that be a description of who you are. If you were describing yourself and your self-concept, because the self-concept of someone who's really solid and mentally disciplined, they're stable, right? Like an anchor, secure. And that means, okay, even when the job is lost, it's not like I never have something feel like it's going the wrong way. I still do, okay? But what do I do but things turn around really quickly. I'm not stuck in my old life where it would be weeks and months and maybe years that I was kind of stuck going down that path. You know something more, that you're the operant power. So see yourself as someone who's stable. You lost your job. You're not going to get upset about it. You're going to say, you know why? Because something better is for me. You have to create and define your reality the way you want it to be. And as you do that, you create that reality. The person who's saying, I lost my job, it's the end of the world. And I mean, it's not like we create the end of the world, but we create an experience that feels like that, unwanted experience. So you lost your job, what are you going to do? Well, you have to look for the gold at the end of the rainbow. You have to look for that pot of gold. You have to focus your vision on you're stable, you're secure, you're valued, you're powerful, you're the God of your reality. What's your self-concept? Create your self-concept is like you're in demand. You're in demand. Everyone wants to work with you. Create that self-concept. You will experience that reality. Solidify that reality by affirming it. Solidify that reality by becoming that person. You will become that person, and then, well, really it's about being that person in the present moment. Being that person in the present moment who says, I'm valued, I'm in demand, everyone wants to hire me, it's easy for me to get a job. You just have to start affirming that. And the more you affirm it, you'll believe it. And as you're even affirming it and believing it, you'll have reflections in your world showing you where your focus is and what you're putting your attention on with your self-concept. Okay, so with your person wants to move you 20 hours away, be stable. What do you want? Okay, what do you want? Because ultimately it's your reality. You can make it be what you want it to be. Okay, so it's about you getting clear. They want to move 20 hours away. Does that sound good to you? Or are you like, no, I don't want that? If you don't want that, then affirm in your mind, we're staying right here. Where do you want to move? Don't focus on what you don't want, okay? They want to move 20 hours away. I don't want to do that. Now, I know how this old habit of thought is. This was me many years ago. Something I didn't want to do, maybe I'd call my friends. I'd be like, guess what? I don't know. We might be doing this. We're talking about worst case scenario, bringing up that whole story. I don't want to do this. I really don't want that. The more you affirm, I don't want this, you create, that's what you create. Okay, so you have to affirm, think from what you want. Okay, I want to stay here. You don't tell your person, I don't want to go. Well, I mean, I guess in a way you can say, I don't want to go, but I would focus on, paint the picture of what you do want. What do you want? I want to stay here. I really like it here. I would love it if we stay here. Okay, but you could, depending on your relationship, right? You can affirm in your mind. You can affirm in your mind that they changed their mind. They want to move 20 hours away. They reconsidered it. I don't know how many times I thought I might move somewhere, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And I didn't, okay? I mean, one time I did get in the car and I moved away. I moved to Florida with really no thought. I just, like, within 2 days, I thought I'm gonna go there. I just decided, I just went there. So it's possible, all things are possible. You want your specific person, your person to stay, to want to stay, or want to stay wherever you want to go, then you just affirm that. SP just loves staying here right with me. Yep, that's not what they want anymore. Now paint the picture of what they want, where you want, where you want to be. Paint the picture, they're there, they're right on board with you, and they want exactly what you want. The Empress. What do you say when people keep asking you if you're single but manifesting SP? If people are saying, oh, are you single? I mean, whatever you say in that moment doesn't necessarily matter, right? Circumstances don't matter, and it doesn't matter what you say, but what matters is what you truly believe within. Because have you ever just said something because you didn't even want to engage in that conversation? You could just say, yeah, but you could also say, I know I'm a great catch. I know I'm a great person, and I know I'm living a good life. Like, I know I'm supposed to be here to live a good life. And you could change the topic. I mean, there are really infinite things you can do in that moment and say. But don't start going down the path of like, yeah, I am. And then you feel bad or you feel guilty. And then you start wondering what's wrong with me, because none of that internal feeling aligns with or matches the reality you want. The reality that matches what you want, or the feeling that matches what you want, would be you telling your friend, yeah, I'm single. And knowing in your mind that doesn't matter, because circumstances don't matter, because you already got your desire and you're the creator of your reality. So it doesn't matter what you say. Maybe you don't want to talk about it because it is a little bit of a touchy subject. I mean, if it's a touchy subject, that means your state of being still feels like the inner feeling, a dominant feeling within you. If it's touchy subject, you don't want to bring it up. Friends are going to ask me, I don't know if I should go to that party because is everybody going to ask me if I'm single? And then everyone's going to talk about how I'm single. Well, if you're already feeling that state of being, that's a touchy subject, and you need to get more solid on who you are. Solid on saying you don't care that they even bring it up. Okay, stop caring if they bring it up or not. Just be like, yeah, whatever. Ask them about them, you could diffuse it and then talk to them about what's going on in their life. Okay. Oh, what kind of things have I manifested? What have I manifested? I have manifested everything I wrote down. I have manifested my house. I manifested a lump sum, $100,000 from an investment. That was one of my biggest financial at one time manifestations, and that I didn't even believe that would happen. I manifested the dentist. I used revision to imagine that the dentist told me that my son he was going to have his tooth pulled. So I used revision to imagine that the dentist said his teeth are great. So when we went back to the dentist, she said his teeth are great, you guys can go. I mean, it's hard. It's like I've manifested pretty much a great life. I manifested just last month. I was never on Instagram. I had 1,000 followers. I just never was on it. And I made a decision. I think I'm going to manifest. I wanted 10,000. Within 4 days, I got 10,000 followers on Instagram, and then that grew to 20. So, I mean, I'm manifesting all these great things. I manifested the 100,000 followers on here, and manifested concert tickets, manifested free upgrades, manifested flying first class on a flight. I mean, I manifested that I create a reality where people are supportive and nice to me. I create a reality where I feel safe and comfortable. I manifested a reality where I get green lights all the time. I manifested a reality where people are really, like, especially kind to me when I'm driving. Like, they literally stop for me to go. Like, all this stuff is happening in my world, but I deliberately created it. I manifested when I go to the doctor, I affirm before I go in the doctor that they tell me that I'm in the best shape and they've never seen someone so healthy like me. And I'm 50 years old, so I don't take any medication. I don't take anything because I know, I mean, I'm not recommending, if you're on medication, go for it, right? Whatever your belief is with your reality. In my reality, I know I'm healthy. I know I'm strong. And whatever I affirmed right before I went in the doctor's office, and then I go in there, they repeated back to me what I said about myself. I've just manifested a whole reality where I feel fulfilled. That's probably my biggest manifestation. I don't need the physical manifestation necessarily anymore because I've been practicing that feeling of knowing that everything's already mine. Everything is already yours in your reality because nothing exists without you. Like, if you understand, do you understand to the extent nothing in your reality exists without you? It's only existing because you're the life-giving spirit in your reality. So your whole belief about reality is what your reality is. And when you change your beliefs, like I've changed my beliefs about how I'm treated and how I feel, and I feel safe and I feel secure and I feel happy. I wake up every day feeling like I'm living my best life. Okay, now, I don't know how many years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was going through the worst of the worst in my life, losing everything. I couldn't even eat. I didn't eat for months. I didn't eat for probably, I mean, I did eat, but like for 6 months, I probably ate barely nothing, barely anything. I was withering away. I couldn't talk to people. I was crying to any person that would listen to my victim mentality sob story. I told every person, even the cashiers at the store, what happened to me. I just was in the worst place. Okay. I couldn't, I had anxiety every morning. I think the Amazon is here, but I had anxiety every morning, right? So I have come to a place, I'm telling you, the number one manifestation is learning that you're the creator, and this is all a manifestation, and you could create fulfillment from within where you feel good and you feel excited about life. Everything I wanted to do, I manifested. I should probably take out my list and reread it. You should join my my VIP group if you want. In my VIP group, I share a lot more of my personal experiences in the videos that I post in my VIP group. And yeah. So, okay. I mean, I feel like I could go on, but let's go back to you guys. But here, this is I want you all to know you could do this. I did it in a very short amount of time. I'm someone who never heard the word manifesting. I'm someone who never heard the word The Secret or whatever, the law of attraction, law of assumption. I never heard that until 5 years ago. Okay, so if I can do it, you can do it. And you could do it in a very short amount of time. You just have to observe what's happening in your world and observe what you're thinking and believing and assuming. That's going to be one of the most powerful things you can do, is observe who you are and what you think about, and observe what's happening in your world. Could you provide some examples of affirmations to help believe in your ability to manifest? I have a playlist, self-concept affirmations, and I do have a video called, it's something like Know Your Desire is Yours. Basically, it's about knowing and believing. It's like, I believe I have this power within. I know I'm the God of my reality. Okay, how do you help that ability, believe in your ability? You just start claiming it and say, I am a powerful manifester. I am the God of my reality. Everything in my world is responding to me. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so remember, you're thinking from already knowing. Like when you don't know what you're doing, just affirm, I know what I'm doing. And keep affirming that, because the answers just come to you when you speak from the end of already having that life that you want. Okay, I knew I just had to think from the end. I was like, infinite intelligence downloads into me. If you understand we're all one and everything's coming from within you, that means that there's one subconscious mind. You're able to tap into any person, place, or thing and tap into all thoughts. You could download, if you want to call it download, or you could just have the realizations within you that you are someone who knows how to manifest instantly. So I manifest instantly. I go to sleep at night and downloads are happening to me. Infinite intelligence just gives me the way. I have infinite wisdom that I'm connected to. Okay. Hey guys, I love you all. If you need additional help, I have so many ways to work with me. I do one-on-one coaching. I have a membership group, VIP membership group. It's $35 a month. It's a powerful group. Help you stay on your mental diet. Help you help with exercises to keep you in that state of being, in the state of mind of having your desire. I go live and answer Q&A in there, and I go live with workshops in that group as well. I have my self-concept course. If you want to do the work on your own, my self-concept course is powerful. It's a blueprint. That's the blueprint to help you be the version of yourself. You do the work yourself, and you get into the mind of the version of you with your desire. You will have your desire. And I do have a free Facebook group also. So any of you that are new to this, if you want a community and just want to start figuring things out, join my free Facebook group, okay? I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Okay, bye.